Yeah, good evening, friends. Myself, Dr. Seshadri. I have total 18 years of teaching experience. 18 years of teaching experience. I am AWS certified trainer at associate level. Friends, I am providing the training is at associate level. I am providing the training. I am providing the training is at associate level. This is the day one demonstration, friends. To complete this training program, it is taking the time is 40 to 45 hours. It is taking the time. 40 to 45 hours. It is taking the time. That's why I have mentioned that 20 days it is taking time. Daily, once the demo sessions will be over, I am taking daily 2 hours time I am taking. With that, 20 days or 22 days it is taking to complete your course. To complete your, I am providing the training is at associate level. I am providing the training. See, once you register your course, what is the benefit if you join this training program? That is, once you registered this training program, then every day you are getting class recording videos. Class recording videos. That's you got it. Second, whatever I had to explain with hands-on, each and every step, that is the class material I am providing. Class material, class notes I am providing every day at the end of my session, right? And at the end of the training, then you are getting the AWS interview questions and answers. AWS interview questions and answers, you got it. Answers, you got it. At the end of your AWS training, then you got AWS dumps, you got it. That is, after completion of my training program, then you are attempting the global certification at foundation level or at associate level. Then how previously they are asking the questions and how we are answers. All those things I am providing in the AWS dumps. Around 800 pages I am providing the AWS dumps. That is how previously asked the questions and answers I am providing. And also, friends, at the end of the training program, each and every concept, the screenshot explanation I am providing. The screenshot explanation I am providing. Screenshot explanation I am providing. See, once you register the course, then you are getting all those things. At the end of the training, that is 40 hours or 45 hours is completed, then you are getting those things. Those things you got it. For this, the course fee is 5,000 rupees. Course fee is 5,000 rupees. Sir, what are the topics we have to cover? What are the content we have to cover? See, the concepts we have to cover in my training program. Cloud basics I have to cover. Cloud computing basics I have to cover. The cloud computing basics is nothing but what is cloud computing? What are advantages of cloud computing? What are the cloud deployment models are there? Cloud delivery models, right? Those things I am given the introduction about the cloud computing. And also I can cover the Linux basics I have to cover. Linux basic commands I have to cover. Linux basic commands I have to cover. For that, I am taking the 2 hours. I am taking the session. That is the basic Linux commands I have to explain. Whatever those commands will be useful in my training program, the commands I have to explain it in this training. There are the Linux basics I have to cover. And friends, I can cover the AWS common services I had to cover. One of the common services, the EC2 service, Elastic Cloud Computing Service. With that EC2 service, how to launch the Linux server, how to launch the Windows server, how to transfer files from your local system, means your laptop or desktop to launched Linux server or the Windows server, and how your Linux server make as a web server, how your Windows machine make as a web server, and how you are balancing the load. For that, you may use the classic load balancer, application load balancer, or the network load balancer, right? How you are taking the snapshots, all those things I had to cover on the EC2 service, on the EC2 service. And one more feature I had to cover, the S3 storage feature I had to cover. That is, if you want to add the additional volume of the disk for the Linux server or the Windows server, how you are adding elastic block store. That is how we are attaching and detaching. I can cover the EBS. I can cover the elastic file system, how we can share files from one Linux server to another Linux server. For that, we are using the elastic file system we are using. And also on storage, majorly, we are focusing the S3 concept we are focusing. S3 stands for simple storage service. How you can create the bucket, how you are uploading the object, how the versioning feature you are enabled, how the replication will be done in the AWS, how many types of replications are there, how to apply the lifecycle management. That is how the object has to move from one storage class to another storage class, right? All the services related to the S3, I have to cover on the S3 concept. And once the S3 concept is over, I have to cover the IAM, Identity and Access Management. With this identity and access management, we have to cover how to create IAM user. Two types of users are there in AWS. One is the root user. Second one is the IAM user. Root user is nothing but when you are creating your AWS account, whatever the mail ID you are given, that is nothing but the root account. That is nothing but your root user. See, when you join the industry, when you join the company, they are not providing, let us assume that there are 300 employees in your company. For 300 employees, the management cannot be provided individually with their credit card or debit card. They are not providing the AWS accounts for individually. Instead of that, what they are doing is they are creating IAM users. They are creating the IAM users and they are given the permission. For what purpose you are recruited, accordingly they are providing the permissions. You are working with S3, only they are given the permission is S3. You are the administrator, they are given the permission for the identity and access management, the permissions they are given. You are working in the database, then they are given the permission for the database permission only there. Like that, how you can create the IAM usage, how we can create the groups, how we are creating the custom policies, how you are creating the IAM role, all those concepts we had to cover it in identity and access management concept we had to cover. And apart from that, I had to cover for providing more security purpose. More security purpose. I had to cover the concept is MFA I had to cover. This MFA, multi-factor authentication, for providing the additional security to your AWS account or to your IAM users. For that, you are using multi-factor authentication. How to apply the multi-factor authentication to your AWS account, to the root user or the IAM user, I have to explore the MFA concept also. See, after that, I can cover the concept is, I have to cover the concept is the command line interface. Command line interface. See, we can explore the services. One is using management console, that is using the graphical user interface that use the services. Second way, we have to use the services in the AWS, that is by using command line interface. command line interface. I have to explore how we can create the services, how we can use those services using the command line interface also. I had to explore. And also, friends, in this training program, I can explore the VPC concept, virtual private cloud. How you can create your own virtual private cloud, how to create the subnets, public subnet, private subnet, how you are launching the web server in your public server, in your public subnet, how to launch the database server in the private subnet, and how you are establishing the VPC peering concept. All those features I can cover it on virtual private cloud. I had to cover it. Once the VPC is over, then I can cover the database. I can cover the database. See, using your AWS account, how we can connect the MySQL, how we can connect the MySQL, how you are creating the table using the MySQL, and how you can create the DynamoDB tables, right? I can explore those things. And also the Lambda service, and I can explore the monitoring tools also I had to cover. Monitoring tools I had to cover. And also at the ending, I can cover the two projects related to your AWS. I had to cover. One is related to the VPC, EC2, and second project which is related to the S3 I had to. See, those concepts I had to cover in my training program. Whatever at the associate level, what the concept I had to cover, accordingly I had to mention it here. See, in detail also, those are the content I had to cover. In this content, I am not mentioning the Linux commands, but I can cover the Linux commands also. See here, those are the concepts I had to cover. Basics of cloud computing, Linux commands, compute service I had to cover. Compute service I had to cover. Auto scaling concept is there. Status check, protect instant from termination, scale up and scale down, snapshots, right? How you are creating the custom Amazon mission images, storage concept. I can cover the elastic block store, EFS, S3 concept, and then identity and access management. I can cover virtual private cloud. I can cover those services. Those services I had to cover. Athena analytic tool I had to cover. Athena concept. And one more concept is there, that is route 53 also I had to cover. Route 53 also I had to cover. Route 53. On Route 53, there are 6 routing policies set. Those 6 routing policies I can cover it with hands-on. Each and every concept will be with hands-on only, right? Database concept, security options, and those are the simple notification service, simple queue service, AWS calculator, CloudWatch events, cloud formation, simple email service, and also the monitoring tools I had to cover, right? CloudWatch, logs, metrics, billing alarms, and AWS backup, data synchronization, all those concepts I had to cover in my training program. To complete my training program, it is taking the time is 40 to 45 hours time it is taking the time. See, I'll send it in the chat box. What topics I had to cover, you can download it and then you will see what content I had to cover in my training program. I send my content. What are the topics I had to cover in my training program? You can download it. You can download it. Right, friends? Before commencing the session, anyone have any questions regarding my training program? Regarding my training program?
Hi, sir. This is Rajiv. So one question I would like to ask you, like the classes will run on a weekend also?
No, no weekends. Only weekdays.
Okay, thank you.
Rajiv, only weekdays I had to explain. Yes, anything.
Yeah, I sir. So, can we clear a developer associate by covering all this syllabus?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, I had to cover. Okay.
No, like, can we clear the exam after completing the course? Developer
That's why,
associate.
no, I'm not clear the exam. You can write the exam. You have to register the exam and then we can
Yeah,
complete
yeah.
that exam. For that, I am providing the AWS dumps I am providing.
Okay,
That
okay.
is how previously asked the questions and answers I am providing, and we have to prepare that one, and then we can attempt the exam.
Developer associate. We can clear, right?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
you can
Thank you.
apply it. You
Thank you,
can
sir.
apply it. Once your preparation will be well, then you can apply for the associate level or the foundation level. First, initially, you can apply for the foundation level. After that, I have completed, sir. I have certified at basic level. Then you may go for the associate level.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Thank you.
fine, fine. Any questions? Any questions?
Hello. Hi,
Yeah.
Shivaji this side. I have one question.
Yeah.
I'm audible?
Good evening. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. I'm audible, sir?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, so I have one question regarding the services. Are we covering the ECS and EKS?
ECS.
Yeah.
ECS means what service you
Elastic
want?
Container Service and Elastic Kubernetes Service.
The Kubernetes I had not covered because those concepts will be covered on the DevOps concepts.
Okay.
Okay. Already I have
So
mentioned
rest,
that. Already I have
okay.
mentioned that in my training program, what content I had to cover.
Okay, now I could not see those services. That's why I just, reminding you that whether we are covering these or not. Okay,
No,
fine then.
not covered. Not
All
covered.
right.
Okay.
All right. We have then RDS, then S3, Lambda. What about API
RDS I
Gateway?
had to cover. Lambda services I had to cover.
What about API Gateway?
API gateway, someone a little bit I had to touch it, not in depth.
Okay, and we are covering the cloud also, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, fine, fine. Sounds good.
Okay,
Thank you.
fine. Any questions? Yeah. See, today's session, I had to explore some basics of cloud computing. Basics of cloud computing I had to cover. See, on basics of cloud computing, I can cover what is cloud computing, what is cloud computing, how we are defining the cloud computing, what are advantages of cloud computing, what are advantages of cloud computing, what are different types of clouds are there, what are different types of clouds are there, or the cloud deployment model, types of clouds or the cloud deployment models, cloud deployment models, or we also call it as a types of clouds, types of clouds. And in this session, I can cover cloud delivery models. Cloud delivery models I had to cover. Cloud delivery models I had to cover. See, those concepts we had to see today's session, the basics of cloud computing. That is, first, what is the cloud computing? What is the cloud computing? See, the cloud computing, which is defined as for storing and accessing data and computing services using the internet connection. Using the internet connection. See, without internet connection, you can't access the resources. You can't access the resources. And also, friends, cloud computing, it is providing on-demand availability of computing services. What I am saying, it is providing on-demand availability of computing services. On-demand availability of computing services, it is providing. On-demand availability of computing services is nothing but what? If you need the servers, it is providing the servers. As per your needs, you need the Linux server with your configuration, that is 2 CPUs and 4 GB RAM, it is providing the Linux server. You need the Windows, then it is providing the Windows server. Sir, I need the storage, then as per your requirement, it is providing the storage. I want to use the database connection, then it is providing the database connection also. That is nothing but it is providing on-demand availability of computing services it is providing. On-demand availability of computing services it is providing. Sir, how it is providing the computing services is nothing but with the help of the internet connection. With the help of the internet connection. See, without internet connection, you can't use your resources. You can't use your resources. Sir, what are the examples for the cloud computing? See, I am saying the popular cloud computing examples I am representing. One is Amazon Web Services. Second one is Azure and the Google Cloud, right? And IBM is there. There are many clouds are there. But I have to mention the top cloud service providers I have to mention. Top cloud service providers I have to mention. Okay. See, the cloud computing, which is nothing but it's a on-demand availability of computing services can be provided. See, how it is providing the services means with the help of the internet connection. Without internet connection, it can't be providing the services. It can't be providing the services. Those are the examples I am representing for the cloud computing. Fine, friends. Now, what are the advantages of the cloud computing? What are the advantages of the cloud computing? See, I can mention the advantages of the cloud computing. The few of advantages I have to mention. There are many advantages are there. See, it is providing, if we are using cloud computing, it is providing unlimited storage capacity it is providing. Unlimited storage capacity it is providing. See, if we are using your laptop or desktop, you are using 500 GB hard disk, you need to replace 1 TB hard disk, then simply what you are doing, simply you can replace the hard disk. You are purchasing the hard disk and then we can replace it. Instead of that, if you are using the cloud environment, whatever the storage capacity you needed, that much of storage it is provided. That is, if we are using the cloud environment, it is providing the unlimited storage capacity can be provided. Unlimited storage capacity it will be provided, right? No need to purchase. No need to purchase. See, whatever the service you are using, that service you need to pay them. I'll tell you the another advantage. One is it is providing unlimited storage can be provided. Unlimited storage capacity can be provided. Whatever the services you are using, sir, I am using only the Linux server I am using with my configurations, with my required configuration, only you need to pay for that one only. For that one only. Sir, I am using the database. I am not using other services. Then you need to pay only for the database connection. That's why the cloud computing, another advantage I have mentioned that is whatever the services, all the services will be worked out, but whatever the service you are using, that service we have to pay as per pay-per usage model. That is services in pay-per usage model. Services is in pay-per usage model. Pay-per usage model. Pay-per usage model can be provided. So nowadays, the companies, they are not ready to invest the money. They are not ready to investing the money. See, they are using the service, whatever they need it on the startup companies. All the companies nowadays, they are turned up into the cloud environment, right? They are not ready to purchasing those things. They are not ready to invest the resources, right? They are using the resources using the cloud service provider. Whatever the service they are using, for that they are ready to pay the amount for yearly basis or 3 years basis or the monthly basis. See, whatever the service they are using, only for those services, you need to pay the amount. That is one of the advantages using the cloud computing. See, one of the advantages is it is providing unlimited storage capacity. It is providing all the services will be available on the cloud environment. You may use the AWS or Azure or the Google Cloud services. All the services can be providing based on pay-per usage model. Based on pay-per usage model. And also, friends, if you are maintaining the 300 systems or the 400 systems, you need to recruit the employees. You need to recruit the employees. But here, you are not using the data centers. You are not maintaining the data center. That's why you are using the service from that data center. the maintenance cost is very, very low. Very, very low. That is a low maintenance cost. Low maintenance cost. One of the advantages is low maintenance cost. Low maintenance cost. That is another advantage I have to mention. And also, friends, the cloud computing it is providing the excellent accessibility can be provided. Excellent accessibility can be provided. Excellent accessibility can be provided. See, if you have the internet connection, we can access the services 24/7, 365 days, at any place, at any time, at any location, you are accessing the resources. That is nothing but the excellent accessibility can be providing. Only the thing is the internet is provided. Internet is required. Without internet connection, you can't access the resources. You can't access the resources. That is another advantage I can mention, that the excellent accessibility can be providing using the cloud computing. And also, friends, one more advantage using the cloud computing, I have to mention that, sir, I want to collaborate my work with others, then we can also collaborate it. That is the cloud computing, it is providing the improved collaboration feature it is providing. Improved collaboration feature it is providing, right? And also, friends, one more advantage I have to mention. Sir, you are using the cloud computing, you are using the cloud environment. I am using the virtual machines. I am using so and so servers I am using. So, but I need to take the backup of my data. Then we can also take the backup and restoring the data. That provision is also providing in the cloud computing. Sir, how to take the backup means with the help of the snapshots, you are taking the backups. That is nothing but one more advantage it is providing, the backup and restore data. Backup and restore data. That is the another advantage it is providing. And one more advantage I have mentioned, that is the another advantage I have mentioned, that whatever the data you are storing on the cloud environment, for those data it is providing the security. For those data it is providing the security can be provided. See, those are some of the advantages I have mentioned, that if we are using the cloud computing. Okay, fine. Now, in this session, those are nothing but, up to now, I have to explain what is cloud computing. Cloud computing is nothing but, it is on-demand availability of computing services. On-demand availability of computing services. Whatever you need it may be the servers, it may be the networking, it may be the databases, whatever you need it, the computing resources can be providing. That's why I am saying that the cloud computing, it is providing on-demand availability of computing services. With the help of the internet connection, it will be providing the services. The examples I have mentioned that one. And using the cloud computing, those are some of the advantages I have mentioned here. One is unlimited storage capacity. Whatever the services you are using, all the services are pay-per usage model, right? No need to pay other services. Whatever the service you are using, only for that service you are using. Only for that service you need to pay them. And also the maintenance cost is very, very low, because you are not maintaining the data center. You are utilizing the service. You are using the resources only. That's why the maintenance cost is very less. And also, friends, the excellent accessibility can be providing. Only the thing is internet is required. That is, you can access it 24/7, 365 days, at any time, at any place, at any location. That is nothing but the excellent accessibility can be provided. And if you want to collaborate your work with others, then we can also collaborate your work with others. Collaboration feature also there. If you need to take the backup and restoring the data, we can take the backup data also. Whatever the data you are storing on the cloud environment, for those data, it is providing the security also, right? See, those are the advantages I have mentioned, friends. Now, one more concept is on the cloud computing basics, cloud deployment models, or we also call it as a types of clouds. Cloud deployment models are the types of clouds All are the same terminals. Both of them are the same terminals. See, the cloud computing is providing 4 types of cloud server. 4 types of clouds is nothing but one is the public cloud. One is public cloud. Second one is the private cloud. Third one is hybrid cloud. Third one is hybrid cloud. And the fourth one is community cloud. Fourth one is community cloud. See, those are nothing but the types of cloud computing, or we can also call it as a cloud deployment models. Cloud deployment models. Cloud deployment models or the types of cloud, all are the same. How many types of clouds are there? Public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud, and the community cloud. The public cloud is, it is open to all. It is open to all. That is, if you want to store the data, if you want to access the information, if you want to use the resources, we can use it. That is, the public cloud is, it is open to all. It is open to all. Anyone wants to use that services, we can use it. That is the public cloud. The public cloud is, it is open to all for storing and accessing the information by using the internet connection based on the pay-per usage model. Based on the pay-per usage model. Sir, in public cloud computing resources, how it will be managed? The public cloud, the computing resources has to manage it by using cloud service provider. By using the cloud service provider. Cloud service provider. With the help of the cloud service provider, computing resources has to be managed. And it has to be operated by using cloud service provider. Cloud service provider. Sir, what are the examples for the public cloud? The public cloud, the examples are AWS, Azure, Google Cloud Platform. Those are the examples for the public cloud. Those are the examples for the public cloud. Fine, friends. Now, the private cloud is nothing but internally the organization wants to develop the cloud platform, then that type of cloud is nothing but the private cloud. That type of cloud is nothing but private cloud. The private cloud, we also call it as a internal cloud, or we also call it as a corporate cloud. The another name for the private cloud is the internal cloud, or we may also call it as a corporate cloud. Corporate cloud. See, internally, the organization wants to build and manage their own data center. With the help of the third party, they are establishing their data centers. Such type of cloud is nothing but the private cloud. Sir, but that they are using the open source tools they are using, such as OpenStack, Eucalyptus tools they are using, right? That is nothing but the private clouds. Private clouds. Next, the another type of the cloud is nothing but the hybrid cloud. See, the name itself, which is representing hybrid, is nothing but the combination of the public cloud and the private cloud. Public cloud and the private cloud is nothing but the hybrid cloud. The combination of public and private cloud is nothing but the hybrid cloud. Sir, hybrid cloud, it will be providing the partially secure. Why we say that the hybrid cloud is saying that the partially secure is, see, the services which are running on the public cloud. Services which are running on the public cloud. Public cloud can be accessed anyone. Public cloud can be accessing anyone. That's why it is providing the less security can be providing. However, there are security mechanisms are also there, right? The services which are running on the private cloud, only the organization uses, only the organization employees has to use it. That's why the hybrid cloud, when compared to the public cloud, it will be providing the less security. Less security. Sir, what are the examples for the hybrid cloud? What are the examples for the hybrid cloud? The examples for the hybrid cloud is Google application sites. Google application sites. Google application sites. That is nothing but the Gmail. Gmail. You are using Google Apps. You are using Google Apps. And also, friends, you are using Google Drive. Google Drive. Those are all comes under the hybrid cloud. Google application sites, which will comes under the hybrid cloud. And also, friends, if we are using Office 365, which also comes under the hybrid cloud. In Office 365, OneDrive they are using, it is comes under the hybrid cloud. The hybrid cloud is nothing but it's a combination of public and the private cloud. That is nothing but the hybrid cloud. Next, one more type of the cloud is nothing but the community cloud. Community cloud is nothing but the group of organizations, they are combined together, they are forming the cloud. Such type of cloud is nothing but the community cloud. The example is healthcare community, education community. They are nothing but the community cloud. Group of organizations, they are combined together, they are forming, they are developing the cloud is nothing but the community cloud. Right? See, those are nothing but cloud deployment models or the types of cloud server. Cloud deployment models or the types of cloud server. See here, if you see in the chart GPT also, that is cloud deployment models or the types of cloud, those are there. Public cloud, the description will be providing, and advantages, cost effective, right? Because you are not done everything physically, you are using the cloud. That is how the services can be providing with the help of the cloud service provider. That's why the cost is very effective. And also the scalability can be provided. Whatever as per your needs, you need to increase it. It is providing the resources with increased capacity. That is nothing but the scalability can be provided. Accessibility is nothing but it is providing anywhere, anytime, at any location. That is nothing but the excellent accessibility can be provided. That is the public cloud. The examples they are mentioned. Private cloud, what are the private cloud, the description and the advantages and the examples which are represented. Hybrid cloud is also, it will be represented, advantages and the examples which are represented, and the community cloud can also be represented, right? Those are nothing but the cloud deployment models or the types of cloud server. Fine, friends. Now, one more basic concept, that is nothing but cloud delivery models. Cloud computing is providing three types of delivery models. Cloud computing is providing three types of delivery models. Sir, what are the three types of delivery models? The three types of delivery models, one is infrastructure as a service. One is infrastructure as a service. Second one is platform as a service. Third one is software as a service. See, they are nothing but the cloud delivery models. Before I have to explain the cloud delivery model, I can explain it with the help of one slide. The cloud delivery models I have to explain. See here. Friends, we have to see here the cloud delivery model. If we are using on premises, everything will take care. See, the networking you have to take care. Stories you will take care. Servers you will take care. Virtualization, operating system, middleweights to develop your application. The tools we are using, that is nothing but the middleware tools we have to use. To develop your application, which platform you are using, that's also we have to take care. And then testing, and then we can deploy your application. See, if we are using in on-premises environment, everything we have to take care by you only. See here. Here I can represent here, this color is, black color is representing you have to manage. the way in on-premises environment. In on-premises environment. Sir, if I am using cloud delivery model, what are the cloud delivery models are there? One is infrastructure as a service. Here I am representing. Second is platform as a service. Here I can represent it here. Third is software as a service. Software as a service. See, they are nothing but cloud delivery models. Cloud delivery models. Cloud delivery model, the infrastructure as a service, up to this color, we'll see here. You will see here, up to this color. See, this color has to managed by others. Means the infrastructure as a service, networking you no need to manage, others has to manage. Storage, servlets, virtualization. Up to these, others has to manage. Others is nothing but whoever providing the service, that person has to manage. They are managed. The service providers has to manage. You no need to think about the networking, storage, servers, virtualization. If we are using infrastructure as a service, only your concentration is to develop your application, which platform you need to choose it, which middleware tools you need to use it to develop your application, what is the platform you are chosen to develop your application, either Java or the Python or the Ruby programming, right? That is which platform you are chosen. And then we can test it, and then we can finally deploy your application. That is only you have to take care this part only. That is in infrastructure as a service. As per your requirement, we can build it and we can develop your application if we are chosen the infrastructure as a service. The example is the EC2 service. It comes under the infrastructure as a service. That is our AWS EC2 service. In Azure, compute services, right? See, those are nothing but the infrastructure as a service. Next, the another delivery model is there, platform as a service. See friends, up to here, up to this, you no need to manage. Others has to manage. Others is nothing but the service providers has to manage. Only you will take care of this runtime and the applications. That is, to develop your application, what the platform you are chosen, and we can test it, and then we can deploy your applications. That is, only you will take care of this in platform as a service. In platform as a service. The example is Salesforce. It comes under platform as a service. Platform as a service. Right. And one more delivery model is there. That is nothing but software as a service. Friends, we observe that this color is completely has to managed with others. Completely managed by others. Right? You no need to think about everything. Everything has to manage with others. You are providing the service, those has to take care. Those will take care. Sir, what are the examples here for the software as a service? Friends, present your listen my online session. How you can listen my online sessions? Using the Zoom app. Using the Zoom app. See, while listening my online session, only your concentration is my topics and the presentation, and with hands-on concept you are focusing. You are not focusing, that is how the Zoom app, the network has to be built, how much storage capacity it will be providing to develop this Zoom app, what are the servers they are using, which operating system they are using, what are the middleware tools they are using. Are you thinking this one? That is, you are using the Zoom app. No, you are not thinking those one. Simply you are using the service. See, if we are listen my online session using the Zoom app, see, they are paying the money. DURGASOFT is paying the money for monthly or yearly pack. The organization has to pay them. That is nothing but everything will be taken care by the others. Everything will be taken care by the providers. For usage purpose, you are paying the amount. That is one of the example is Zoom app. And the go-to meeting is there. Similarly, the Teams app is there. Teams app is there, right? Those are comes under software as a service. In education, the ERP system is there. You're not thinking about, just you are using the service. That's why the organization, they are paying the amount for monthly or the yearly basis. In software as a service, everything will be taken care by the others. Your part is nothing is there, right? If you are using infrastructure as a service, as per your requirement, you have to build and develop your application, then you can release your applications. That is if we are using infrastructure as a service. They are nothing but the cloud delivery models. See how many types of cloud delivery models are there? There are 3 types of cloud delivery models are there. One is infrastructure as a service. Second one is platform as a service. Third one is software as a service. They are nothing but the cloud delivery models. Cloud delivery models. Fine friends. See, those are nothing but the cloud computing basics today's session I explored. See, today completely I am focusing the theory only. Today I am focusing completely the theory. On tomorrow's session, I had to explore how to create your AWS free tier account. What are the AWS global infrastructure? And if we are learning the AWS in my training program, at the end, what global certification exams you need to attempt it, I had to explore on tomorrow's session. And tomorrow's session, I had to explore how to launch and connect your Windows server, how to launch and connect your Linux server. On tomorrow's session, I had to explore. This is the demo sessions. That's why I'm taking only the less time. 1 hour time only I'm taking. Any questions, friends? Any questions?
After learning AWS in the same way, can we learn the GCP also? Like, it's like the concept is same. Or...
Yes, say loudly because your voice is very low.
If after learning this AWS,
Okay.
is it possible to learn GCP? The same concepts are same or?
See, the services will be providing, but the procedure may be different. Procedure is different. All the services in Azure also it is providing the services. Google Cloud is also providing the services, but the procedure, way of learning the procedure will be different. Steps will be different. They are doing the business. They are the service provider. Based on the demanding, it is providing the service. It is providing their services. Okay.
Yes.
Clear? Yeah. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions regarding my training session? So you have to contact, those are the numbers I'm sending on the chat box regarding the course, duration, and the fee, right? Fee payment details, all those things. You can contact, those are the numbers I am sending, right? So tomorrow also I am taking 1 hour session. The demo sessions I am taking 1 hour. Once the demos will be over, then I am taking the 2-hour session. Okay. From tomorrow onwards, I'll start with hands-on. See, tomorrow session, I had to explain how to create your AWS free tier account. To create your AWS free tier account, you need the following requirement. One is your credit card or debit card. Credit card or debit card. Second one is your mail ID will be required. Third one is your mobile number is required. Your mobile number is required. See, those are required to create your AWS free tier account. I'll tell you on tomorrow's session what are your AWS free tier account limitations also. limitations also tomorrow session I have to explain. Fine friends. Those are the requirements to create your AWS pre-train account. Any questions? If no questions are there, then I can end the session. Tomorrow we'll meet the same time. Tomorrow also the demo session. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Once the demo sessions will be over, then I am taking the 2 hours session daily. Okay. Thank you. I'll end the session. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.